July 23rd. Be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 8. Yesterday we saw that the most common type of love described in the Bible is agape. Today's verse has another Greek word for love, philos or philia, which is used for friendship. It is an experience-based love, unlike agape, which is value-based. Jack Zavada describes this kind of love. Philia means close friendship or brotherly love in Greek. It is one of the 4 types of love in the Bible. Saint Augustine, Bishop of Hippo, in the 4th century AD, understood this form of love to describe a love of equals who are united in a common purpose, pursuit, good or end. Thus, philia refers to love based on mutual respect, shared devotion, joint interests, and common values. It is the love near and dear friends have for one another. Peter surrounds his command to love one another with 4 separate attributes, all of which are necessary for the relationships of brotherly love Jesus desires in his church. 1. Like-mindedness. We are called to share the same perspective, to live in one accord, with a unity that the Spirit produces. In effect, we are called to live in harmony. 2. Sympathy. We are called to feel with one another, especially when a brother or sister in the faith is suffering. 3. Compassion. We are called to be tender-hearted, to feel from the very depths of our being for one another. This is no superficial love, but gut-level emotion. 4. Humility. We are called to lowliness of mind with regard to ourselves, which results in considering others more positively. Perhaps the best example of this kind of love in the Bible is the friendship between David and Jonathan. Though David was an obvious challenger to Jonathan's throne, we read the following in 1 Samuel chapter 18. After David had finished talking with Saul, Jonathan became one in spirit with David, and he loved him as himself. And Jonathan made a covenant with David because he loved him as himself. Today's prayer: Lord Jesus, help us to love one another in a spirit of like-mindedness, sympathy, compassion, and humility.